your viewpoint on? Tell us your viewpoint on this kiss situation. Because
let me start with this. I have nothing but respect for Liz and Jason. Jason and I, we're like this. Liz and I, maybe, I remember sending her a text. I said, dang, I missed the days where we were just Facebook friends. Because after the messiness with all of this and, you know, our friendship. But let me just go back to the kiss, man. The kiss, again, let me lay the foundation. Liz and I did not know each other. You got to know that on that matchmaking, that when you saw us connect and we're talking, that was maybe 15 minutes. I had not probably talked to Liz the rest of the day. I had not talked to her. I had longer conversations with other people. Then now, because I'm leading up to the kiss, now you go to the date, which was at my house. Brother, that date at my house, I didn't even know it was going to be Liz. The show, the producers would always ask us, hey, give us your top 3.
Of course.
So we would give the top 3 so they can put these dates together based on the top 3. If I'm being honest, I actually thought that date was going to be somebody else. So now go to camera time, Liz and David sitting at the table, at my table, and I communicated to her and I said, hey, Liz, you know, I just want to make sure nobody leaves. And let me touch on that because it was cut. I can't make sure anybody leaves. My decision process to make sure I don't rush through choosing anyone, I want to make sure I completely qualify the person, that we can go the distance, that we're going to be down for each other, that we're going to love each other, that we're not going to abandon each other. So that's what I was talking about. But again, cut, and that's all you heard was I want to make sure nobody leaves. I was only saying that I really just want to make sure I take my time in getting to know somebody and not think on the mission of marriage, but just really getting to know them before we get to marriage. And that's really where I was trying to communicate that. Now, from there, I appreciate how Liz was attentive to the conversation. But let me share this, man. When that date was over, camera getting ready to wrap up, our guys were getting ready to go. I could have easily said, hey, Liz, you stay back. Let's talk some more. But I walked her out gracefully with production. Because at this point, I'm not trying to rush anything with anybody. And I'm not trying to take this date that we have in my home and be like, oh, this is getting ready to go somewhere. I was not thinking like that either. I was still just kind of open to, let me continue to see how this is going to go. The thing that you're going to notice on the show, if you just go back and watch it, I was probably just reserved. That was probably the thing that I gave off more than anything. I was very reserved. So now, Liz and I hit that date. After that, we didn't have a date again. We maybe talked on the phone one time.
Okay, so there's not much connection behind the scenes, is what you're saying? There wasn't much communication behind the scenes.
There was no communication. Man, we're talking maybe once or twice. That's it. Okay. So then